I've ordered translations of the Book of Lilith in 70 languages. Every new vampire should be required to learn it.
Well, the old vampires should as well. We want everyone to accept Lilith, don't we?
Are we seriously sitting here discussing education reform?
What is interesting about the Authority at this stage is that they've come together under this old doctrine, as if they've dug up the original Bible and they're adhering to it. They've accepted this tenuous democracy where Russell and Salome and Bill and even Eric sit at a table as equals. Russell, for one, he's having a hard time accepting the fact that he is not more powerful than the rest. The older you are as a vampire, the more power you have, and it turns out that Russell is older than all of them together.
Give me an excuse to kill the both of you. Oh, hell, why not all of you?
In the Book of Lilith, it talks about vampires being vampires, sort of pursuing their primal truth. Russell starts to feel like the council is hypocritical because they are playing things too safe.
How do you propose we seize our rightful place in the hierarchy of beings when we're helpless as hamsters for 12 hours out of the day?
He says, fuck you all, I'm going to actually live my existence the way Lilith actually commands us to. And I had him vamp on top of the table and make his final speech.
Did you think I would be your lapdog?
Whenever he gets really, really angry, that German accent starts to come out.
I will not be constrained by your God or anyone else's. I will have the sun.
Russell is looking for someone to realize this dream he has of walking in the sun. There is Steve, who is willing to go along with it. And Steve is a very young vampire, and I think Russell's charisma really appeals to Steve.
Who wants to go out and eat?
Steve, I could eat.
He's jumping into the deep end with Russell.
All of the impulses that Steve had sublimated as a human are coming out as a vampire.
Russell.
He's more comfortable now than he's ever been when he was human.
When he sees Molly eye-staked, he has this enormous reaction that carries over to his human life. When he was running the Fellowship of the Sun, he wanted to kill a vampire so badly he never got to, and when he sees it, even though he is a vampire now, it just fills him with ecstasy.
Yes! That was awesome.
To me, the most intriguing thing that happens in this episode is we start the ball really rolling on what may have led to the killing of Sookie's parents.
Where did you get this? Underneath the floorboards at my grand's house. Do you know what it is?
Warlow was part of the Stackhouse family's life for much longer than Sookie ever thought or knew. Then there's a contract that seems to tie her to him.
It's now going to become more clear who she owes her life to and who she belongs to.
I, John William Stackhouse, grant Mr. M. Warlow my first fey-bearing female heir.
For Sookie, she has to get her mind around a notion that she may have been born into her fate. All we have is Morella's word for it, what this document says. But it suggests that the fairies do know more about the Stackhouse family history than they're letting on.